I don't get the negativity towards it. I don't understand why people are like so obsessed with, arguing with people, like how they spend their money or whatever. I mean, it's just wild.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. And for someone who didn't buy a Switch 2 yet, I spent a lot of time defending it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like the fascinating thing about Switch 2 discourse, as I'll call it, is that it's a bunch of things that people complained about that were standard 10 years ago. Like people were talking about not owning games on Steam like
Yeah.
over a decade ago. Like, but Steam and Valve, they're considered one of the greatest, one of the most highly regarded like companies in the gaming sphere, right? Because you have a lot of deals on it and stuff like that. But like you don't own your Steam library technically, in a technical sense that people are talking about today. It's just like if Steam goes down, all your games are gone, right? And so Nintendo comes along and they're like, we have game key cards, which were on the Switch 1 as well, but somehow something got viral to the wrong crowd of people, and everybody's like, oh, so you don't own anything anymore. I'm like, well, kind of, but also not.
Yeah. Well, I made the argument, and I made a video talking about how I was like, to me, it's no different than you put a game in and you install it. I mean, once we hit the point where games like 100 gigs and stuff like that, sure, you may own the 50 gigs and you may own the license to it on PS4. Like at least on the PS4 generation, there was a lot of games where it's like, hey, at least you bought the disc and the full game before updates was on the disc. But now, I mean, any PS5 game is well over 50 gigs. So it's not like it's all entirely on there. And PC back in the day, like, I mean, you'd still, if you bought the disc, my Diablo disc, like, you'd have to you'll find like an illegal patch to play Diablo 2 if you lost your disc.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of PC games, just age out. You just age out of them. Like somewhere in my storage, I still have discs for Morrowind. My computer doesn't even have a disk drive anymore.
Right.
Right. Like those things are just kind of gone. And like the thing about Nintendo that's always real interesting is they always seem a generation behind on a trend. And it's very fascinating that they've caught up to a trend that's been around in gaming for a long time. And now everybody notices and now everybody cares. And, in a way, I think it's fair to care about those things. It's fair to care about ownership or accessibility through your physical media. But also, where were you?
Oh, right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, exactly. And it's like the game keycard thing, like it still attaches it to something physically. So if you can, it keeps retro game stores alive, because now I can go and I can buy a copy of,
that's a transferable copy still.
Yeah, it totally is. Like the Bravely Default, Street Fighter 6 is a game key card. I have Cyberpunk and
speaking of, if I may derail this on Street Fighter, like people are talking about Mario Kart 8, like the big myth about Mario Kart, not 8, World was that it was going to be $90, right? You know how much I spent for Street Fighter 6 on launch day and June 2nd in 20?
I was there too, man.
I spent $90 on Street Fighter 6 for the year one Game Pass.
Yeah.
Right? Well, like that's so standard for
oh yeah. And not only that, so I was like, and we'll get into Street Fighter here in a bit. But so Street Fighter 6 was the first one where it's like, all right, it's time for me to finally learn how to use like this type of a controller, like a leverless. So not only did I buy the game, not only did I buy, the thing, then I spent like $150 from some dude on Etsy to make me like a custom thing. So I was like $300 in, I mean, by the time you're done with it.
Greedy Capcom.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Capcom forced me to go buy. It's so ridiculous. Capcom to me, I mean, full disclosure, I am a Capcom shareholder as well as a Nintendo shareholder. I always make that disclaimer because people are always like, "Oh, you're just like a shill." It's like, I mean,
there's things to criticize about Nintendo and Capcom. Like,
I think as far as it goes,
$15 for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle skin is kind of crazy,
right? Oh, right? It's ridiculous.
But at the same time, like that stuff funds the game that we have. I mean, like Fortnite is brilliant because of that, right?
Right.
Fortnite it's a free to play game, makes all of its money on skins and makes a ton of money on skins, and like that's just, and at least it's optional.
Yeah, Yeah, you could play the game. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing too. Is people will spend well over $60 on a free to play game. I played it's shut down now, but Gundam Evolution. That was like I was like, oh man, I loved it. It was like Overwatch,
Mm-hmm.
and they finally released the one character I wanted, which was Gundam Heavy Arms, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
$10, right? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I'll drop that right now because that's the one character I want to play this game. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the pricing is all. I don't get it. I don't get why people. It's all the same. I think it's just how people view it. I am also just finding. I think people just love to hate on Nintendo for whatever reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's because this is
It's
the
fun
first.
to hate on the popular thing, you know?
Yeah, and I'll say this because I think this is the first time to me since the GameCube. I think now that I own the Switch 2, power wise and at least like efficiency and optimization, I think this is like the probably closest to current, especially if you have like the S and like the Steam Deck, certainly. I mean, but like, because I have a ROG Ally, which is like the
Mm-hmm.
Steam Deck. And I mean, Cyberpunk on my Switch compared to Cyberpunk on that. Well, I also have the 4090 external graphics card, so you can't compare
Mm-hmm.
that, obviously. But just base on the chip, I mean, they're same. I mean, that's right there with it.
Everything I've seen about it indicates that it's a real powerful device. I mean, people say derogatorily that it's as strong as a PS4 Pro. That's pretty powerful. You get really diminishing returns when you go from PS4 to PS5. Like I'd never had a desire to buy a PS5 until Astrobot came out, and I still didn't buy it because I was just not interested in the jump from hardware from the PS5 to the PS4. There wasn't anything that really grabbed me, versus, and there weren't like games for that either that really pushed me that. And they're still releasing games for the PS4.
Oh yeah,
like still to this day. Like the Marvel vs. Capcom collection came out like last year, PS4. The Dragon Quest HD remakes are coming out on PS4 as well as everything, because everything can be just released on the PS4 and be compatible with PS5. It's like I almost have no reason to upgrade to a PS5.
I wish I hadn't.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, it collects dust. It's I mean, it's sitting right there, and you can't see it, but yeah, literally the only game I have played on PS5 that is a next gen exclusive is college football, because it's not. I mean, that's it. It's like literally, I
heard
feel
college football is real good.
It was good. I mean, it's certainly as far as like Madden and stuff goes. But yeah, and it's the best EA football game in a very long time. I can say, which is I guess saying something. But yeah, I mean, that's literally like, oh, I spent that, and then I played Legend of Dragoon, actually, was because I was like, oh, right. I got the platinum trophy, and then I played Shenmue and got the platinum trophy, and I was like, all right, it's like I could have done that on PS4,
Yeah.